My name is Antonio. I am an independent artist that unfortunately has to face a pretty broad range of chronic health and chronic pain conditions that can sometimes limit my ability to make art effectively. In light of that fact, I have recently taken to making art using voice dictation controls, digital art, on my computer. When I bring that up to people, a lot of the times they're kind of baffled by what exactly that means or how exactly I do that. So I thought I would just take a really quick video showing exactly what my process is there and then sharing a time lapse of a piece that I made. So, really quickly, I will shift the attention of my web camera to my computer. Not the best quality, but too bad. You're gonna have to deal with it. Then I put my little headset on, and honestly, it really is as simple as just like telling my mouse what to do with the voice. I don't know if that explains it that well. But like I could literally just say like move mouse left, it moves the mouse left. Mouse click, it clicks the mouse. I've been doing pixel art. That's kind of been my entry into doing all this, and of course pixel art super duper intuitive because I mean you literally can just change individual squares at a time. So it is a slower process, but it does still work. Basically, it's just like again, I tell the mouse to move in whatever direction, any direction, up, down, left, right, upper left, so on and so forth. Or alternatively, I can tell the mouse to move on a grid. So I could say, oh, and I'll show in a moment. I could just say for the grid to show up and then say whatever number, and the mouse would go to that number on the grid. And on top of that, there is shorthand for that. So like I could say open mouse grid and then tell it where to go on the mouse grid from what it's showing me. Or if I can memorize the numbers, then I can literally just say like mouse 112 and it'll go to that point on the grid. So really quick, I will demonstrate a little bit what I mean. And again, hopefully like the camera quality is not like too miserable. Bear with me. So I will say a command and then it will actually start listening to me and I'll show some stuff. Wake up, mouse grid, 5, 1, 3, mouse click, move mouse down, faster, much faster, mouse click, drag mouse right, much faster, much faster, stop, mouse 114, mouse 414, mouse 417, mouse click, mouse 5, mouse click, undo, stop listening. So again, as you can see, really straightforward, literally just telling the mouse to move in whatever direction and then telling it to do random shit until like a picture is made, however long that may take. Again, obviously, much slower process doing it this way compared to doing it with my hands as is, but on the other hand, on the other hand, it's obviously like much easier for me. I have faculty over my arms. I can use them. I can do things with them. I'm not at a point where I'm completely incapable of using my arms. But having the flexibility to choose whether I want to use my voice or my arms or anything else is really nice for me. And I've found it that like the ceiling for how much art I can make before I start to have pain is just much higher if I use predominantly my voice and then only use my arms like occasionally. So yeah, that pretty much shows hopefully a little bit better the picture of how I do it, and then I'm going to cut in a minute to share a time lapse of a piece that I made to get printed on a sweater that I thrifted. It is actually very similar in color to the one I am wearing now, although it is a lighter green than this one. So yeah, see you in a moment. One more thing before we get started here, I also just wanted to mention that I didn't actually start recording until like an hour or so into making the piece, so you'll notice that a bit of the line work is actually already set up. And it's got kind of like a chaotic start. Also, I recorded it in a lot of different sessions, so you'll notice the lighting will change a lot too. And maybe like the last thing worth mentioning before actually getting into it is that you'll probably want to go to full screen to see it better, since it's not like a screen recording. It's literally like a recording from my web camera. You can see like my back and stuff. So you'll be able to see what's going on a lot easier if you have it on a bigger screen. Yeah, apart from that though, we'll just get straight into it. I hope you enjoy the process of me making this very funky squid. I will come back to voiceover near the end of the time lapse also to say a few more things. Until then, I hope you enjoy. Alright, we're now coming up on the end here, so in a few moments, going to transition to a video of me wearing the final sweater, alongside a few pictures that are honestly kind of gratuitous, but I took them, so they're going in the video. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. Got this like fun bioluminescent squid, and then there's like this brightness slider like below him with like a mouse cursor, so it's kind of like someone's controlling his bioluminescence. I don't know, I thought it was cool. Finishing off the video here also on a full shot of the piece separate from any of the clothing or anything, just so you can see what it looks like a little bit clearer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope that you enjoyed watching. Hope that you enjoyed getting to learn exactly how I do this and exactly how the voice art process thing works. As you probably noticed, I did again reach for the mouse every now and again, but I do believe that every pixel in the final piece was put there by my voice. I pretty much only used the mouse to fix things occasionally when I was impatient. And I guess the last thing to mention also is that the music credit is in the description amongst other information, so you can check that out if you want. Apart from that though, thanks for watching. Hope you have a delightful day.